feel to always getting it wrong? How does it feel to always be getting me wrong? You let somebody tell you about themselves, or you just pay attention and find out by keeping your mouth shut and listening. But if you tell them about themselves, then you'll always be wrong. It's disrespectful to yourself. To not give, to not love, to be so certain about somebody can never be enough. Can't judge no, because you're not the type to have good taste. You don't need to like what I like, but really it's hard to have fun around people that judge for no reason, pretending I've ever been judgmental instead of realizing that I'm not for a reason. Because it's no fun to have opinions instead of just appreciating, instead of just living, instead of just getting it. Like, how can you tell me you've ever made love? And how can you tell me you've ever had fun? And how can you tell me if you always got agendas? And how can you tell me when you've never gone ninja? That's because we had no place else to make love. I didn't complain, you didn't give us enough space or room and all of that. Because my roommate was up all night on his computer, and they were gay, they said. It's not very polite to have heterosexual sex around a homosexual that's not asleep, staring at a computer screen. And it's much more difficult to ninja that kind of scene than the wait and tell. Your girlfriend's roommate and her boyfriend are asleep, or pretending to be. But it would have been nice if they went into his dorm instead. It would have been nice, but they never did. That's because he was always on some block the loving. If I'm not part of it, hey, I can't see how you ever got laid with that heartless attitude. And I never get folks that say because it didn't work out that you should hate the person that you used to be with instead of appreciating the fact that they were ever with you and you were ever with them. It was like a miracle for me when you're young, dumb, and so naive. You never think anything good's gonna come your way, and then when it finally does someday, it hits you by surprise. I guess I should have acted more mature, but I didn't know what that love can do to your heart. Leave you all twisted inside and completely dark, suspected. And paranoid and disgusted with yourself at the same time, and not having more self-control about the way that your insane mind kept turning to dark, paranoid thoughts about what your lover was doing when you weren't around, and why weren't they picking up the phone anyhow? But I guess we love to torture ourselves just a little bit. It really doesn't matter anyway, because no matter what happens, if they want to be with you, then they will be. And if they want to make you feel bad and filthy, then they will. Somebody else don't have to like who you like for you to wanna be with them and for it to be alright. They wouldn't understand what it is to be the type of man you are. I'm not trying to get married at 20 years old. Yeah, I could have been with one woman, but since I wasn't, I'm not gonna beat myself up about it. I just count my blessings and know we're still friends. She just ain't the one. I don't talk to her because I don't need to be lied to all the time. There's really no point. I'm the least judgmental person I know. You're doing yourself a disservice by pretending that you ever had to at all.